It actually is my birthday. And this is my birthday suit. All right, let's get into this. Many of you may be aware of the immense success of Kylie Cosmetics, owned by Kylie Kardashian, and that it's now a $1 billion makeup empire, which is amazing. But did you know before that company reached that $1 billion mark that there was another makeup empire that did it? I want to introduce you to Pat McGrath. Let's give her a round of applause. Wherever you are, Pat, feel our energy, feel our support. Pat McGrath founded Pat McGrath Labs in 2015. She bootstrapped it for 1 year with her own money before raising $60 million of investment, and her company is now worth over $1 billion. This was a company started 4 years ago that's now worth $1 billion, and it's a black woman that runs it, which is amazing. I want to tell you about another entrepreneur, Tristen Walker. Tristen Walker founded Walker & Company in 2013. He raised $33 million of investment, and his company, at the end of 2018, was acquired by Procter & Gamble for an untold, very large sum. I can speculate what it is, but, and even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. But these amazing entrepreneurs were able to ascend to these heights because they were able to raise capital to do so. My name is Marceau Michel, and I am the proud founder of Black Founders Matter Venture Fund. And I'm proud to be here as the first venture fund Pi has ever incubated. It really is the Portland Incubator Experiment, and Rick is very experimental with us. And I came into this cohort as a tech entrepreneur, building my own startup, and my story changed and my focus changed because I realized it was so hard. I was meeting with VCs and trying to raise investment, but it was not working. And I was like, I need to figure out a way to make this easier, not only for myself, but for people that look like me. And on that road, I ended up starting this hoodie and t-shirt campaign, which you can still buy at blackfoundersmatter.org, that turned into a venture fund. Through this process of being an entrepreneur, I'm a TechStars winner, an Afrotech finalist. I've been an entrepreneur in residence at Jaguar Land Rover, at the PSU Business Accelerator, and I am so proud to be with these entrepreneurs in this cohort of Pi. I've also come to be recognized as a voice in diversity and inclusion when it comes to investment, both locally and nationally. But here's what the numbers tell me, and here's the numbers that really encourage me. Did you know that $1.2 trillion is the amount of money black people spend in this country every year? That's a lot of money. And $186 billion is how much revenue black businesses make every year. And over 1 million jobs have been created. So I look at these numbers and I see an immense amount of opportunity. But here's the numbers that don't make sense to me. Though black technical businesses bring in $15 billion a year, only 1% of investment goes to black entrepreneurs. What's even more staggering to me is when it comes to black women. I don't know if you know, but per capita, black women are now the most educated demographic in the US. Let's give them a round of applause. Per capita. Also, black women own 12.5% of every business, or 12.5% of businesses in the US. But they're only getting 0.02% of venture investment. That doesn't make sense to me. At the onset, I shared those two amazing examples of entrepreneurs who were able to raise the capital and turn that into huge outcomes for their investors and for themselves. Investing black is financially viable, and that is the reason why I started this venture fund, was because if we can get the investment to these entrepreneurs who need it, huge outcomes can come from it. So I'm very excited to tell you about this fund. We're raising a $10 million venture fund. I'm going to say that again. $10 million specifically for Black entrepreneurs. We're looking at early and seed stage startups in the health, tech, and beauty spaces, because that's where there's the biggest growth amongst Black entrepreneurs. So if that's something that interests you, if you are interested in being a part of that change and seeing huge outcomes come from these entrepreneurs that are being underfunded and undervalued, I am the person to talk to. The time to invest is now. The time to invest is Black, and it is time to invest with Black Founders Matter. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.